Hello and welcome back to Let's Play UnderRail Expedition with me, BringItDon. Let's go check out this warehouse-looking building. I want to break in if I don't have to, so let's go talk on the intercom. You ring the intercom, a croaky voice answers. Haven't seen you before, stranger. Came to do some gambling? Yeah, can I come in? Sure, but all new members must pay 20 Sharon's admittance fee first. Alright, fair enough. Slip the Sharon's through the designated crack in the door. Welcome aboard. This seems sketchy. I guess it's a gambling house. Is gambling illegal in UnderRail? Shelves. Well, you can turn off the power. Excuse me, guard. Get out of the way. Barman, enjoying the games? Sure. Now, I don't know. I saw this door was it's hostile. I don't know if they're gonna get mad at me for peeking in. They are. Alright. That's why I quick saved. I don't want to fight them yet unless I have to. Alright, they don't want me to go in this room either. Why not? Doesn't have anything on the shelves. That's interesting. Well, again, I don't want to fight them yet if I don't have to. Some trial and error. Elwood? Who are you? How did I miss this guy the first time through? The man gives you a puzzled look. What do you want? Who are you? Mr. Get Lost. How are the dice treating you today? Mind your own damn business. Okay, well. Alright, there is a named NPC here, so I don't want to kill everybody. So no reason to trigger hostilities with the guards. We'll come back, I'm sure, later. That seems like an area for a quest. Especially since you can turn off the power. Now, I thought about going all the way back to SGS off camera and looking through my stash for the materials that I need to craft the stuff that I purchased off camera and on camera. Off camera, I went ahead and purchased the metal armor and helmet blueprints. But I really want to make my own riot gear. But I'll have to wait till we go back to SGS. Alright, Second Lieutenant Garen. Halt, citizen. This is a restricted area. What is this place? This is an UnderRail Protectorate outpost. It also houses the United States Embassy. What is the Protectorate? We're the most powerful military organization in UnderRail, and our primary objective is preservation of humanity as a whole and protection of the civilized world. Our jurisdiction extends to the whole of the United States, all biocore facilities and outposts regardless of their faction, and all vital UnderRail infrastructure. What are the United Stations? It's a confederacy of stations some ways to the north of here. It's the future of the UnderRail, and we hope to integrate all of the stations, states, and other communities into it. Someday, even this place might be part of it. Now, you don't have any jurisdiction over this place, right? The Junkyard is not part of the Protectorate, no. But be advised that the Embassy is sovereign territory of the Protectorate, and that I'm allowed and required to act to prevent and/or counteract any action that might endanger it or its staff regardless of jurisdictional boundaries. Alright. Can I see the Ambassador? Do you have business with the Ambassador? Is he expecting you? Yes, he is expecting you. Yes, he is expecting me. And you are BringItDon of Southgate Station. He nods. We were expecting you. You may enter the embassy. He unlocks the gate behind him. Thank you. Told you. I wouldn't lie about it. I mean, I would if it meant getting in there, but in this case, I wouldn't have lied about it. Protectorate soldier. Halt. Before you can meet the Ambassador, you must unready your weapon, grenades, and other dangerous devices and put them in your backpack. If you reach for any of these during your stay on the embassy grounds, you'll be neutralized. I have a really hard time reading this game's dialogue. A lot of it's because it's the dialogue, again, is written how they would talk, and I have a hard time reading other people's accents. When you enter the courtyard behind me, take the first double door on the right. The ambassador is expecting you. Do not interfere with any operations inside the base. Alright, let's I'm just gonna assume the stuff on my belt as well. Let's quick save just to be safe once I go in. So I can't go in any of these. Can I go this way? I'm gonna go this way. Oh, I can go in here. What's up, fellas? Move along, please. Alright, just let me into your little security station. Oh, that was a good idea. A little unprofessional. Ventilation shafts I can get inside. Ooh, it's over here. Oh, that's the ambassador. Alright, deputy. Young deputy politely addresses you. Go right in. The ambassador is ready to meet you. What can you tell me about the ambassador? Only the very best. Ambassador Athanas is one hardworking, intelligent man who is sincerely devoted to promoting and realizing the idea of unification here in South UnderRail. It is a slow and time-consuming process, but the United Stations are gaining... I keep trying to say United Nations. It's very similar. But the United Stations are gaining more and more support, thankfully. Now, the door to the ambassador's office may always be open, but that doesn't mean he's not a busy man, especially now. Please keep that in mind when going into his office. Thank you. Well, thank you, I will. Can I take any of your stuff? Not yet. You enter the office to see a short, thin man already standing behind his desk to greet you. Neatly dressed, neatly shaved, smooth-faced, and scar-free, and in possession of straight white teeth. This man is a northerner. He greets you with a polite voice. Welcome to the United Stations Embassy, Mr. BringItDon. We've been expecting you. Can you tell me a bit about the United Stations? Of course. We're an ever-growing confederacy of stations. Our goal is to unite the remnants of humanity in order to ensure our survival and prosperity. United Stations are ruled by the Council of Five and guarded by the Protectorate. We bring peace, order, and law to the stations that we integrate into this union, but also allow for a degree of independence. The stations are still free to choose their own local governing body. Our member stations are the safest and most prosperous in the UnderRail. We haven't integrated any stations here in the South UnderRail, but we're hoping that will change soon. Alright, well, Varys sent you these trading documents. Give him the documents. Very good, very good. Usually I would allow this sort of information to be wired, but we have reason to believe that the network going through Junkyard might have been compromised. You never know who might be listening and what they can do, even with harmless trading agreement info. Yeah, I don't think it's a trading agreement, but whatever. Just so you know, as a representative of Southgate Station, you're free to move around most of the embassy premises, and can also use our elevator to South Railroad Outpost. Oh. It's out of order at the moment because of the earthquake, but we're working on fixing it. Who do you suspect has hacked the Junkyard network? We're not sure yet, but there's an ongoing investigation. Until further notice, I ask that any sensitive information coming from SGS and our other trading partners in the South be delivered physically. I'm sure we'll get to the bottom of this soon so that the communication can continue as before. I've heard the name Free Drones. Do you think these people could be behind the hacking of the Junkyard network? I don't know. Perhaps. Perhaps not. I'd rather not comment on it. We'll wait for the official investigation to complete, then we'll know for sure. South Railroad Outpost. That's the base right above us. We use an elevator here in the embassy to quickly access it. That's how we got to Junkyard in the first place. That's all I can really tell you about it. What can you tell me about the Free Drones? They're nothing but a group of violent anarchists. Sure, they cause some trouble to the Protectorate, but so do the Ironheads, lunatics, or other unwanted groups. They claim we're the bad guys, and they openly rebel against all of us, both the Protectorate and the United Stations. Us, who help stations survive these harsh conditions and protect their citizens against raiders and bandits. Sad, misguided people, but they are becoming a threat. I'm afraid diplomacy can't help much there. Protectorate will have to apply harsher measures. Alright. Take care, Mr. BringItDon. Feel free to come back anytime if there is something you wish to discuss. Okay. I'm sure we're going to explore this place a little more thoroughly later on, hence all the ventilation shafts and everything. Alright, our first priority to re-equip all of our gear. Oh yeah. Alright, hey Jack. I hear there's someone at the bar wanting to talk to you. No, thanks for the heads up. No prob, Jack. Okay. I should probably follow up on that lead first. And then we'll go talk to the black eels and then the scrappers. Is it Abram? Okay. The man wheezes heavily through the mask, his eyes drowsy. He's resting one of his arms on the counter, while occasionally breaking off pieces of bread from his plate with the other and putting them in various pockets of his overcoat. The air here is wheeze corrupt in more ways than one. You are Wheeze, Brondon of the Wheeze Southgate Station. Wheeze. Is this correct? Now that is correct. I am Abram, Wheeze, and I have a business, Wheeze, proposition for you. My sources tell me, Wheeze, that you have recently visited the embassy of our, coughs violently, our Union friends. I wish to purchase, Wheeze, information that you might have, Wheeze, acquired during this visit. This information does, Wheeze, not pertain to the purpose of your visit. Wheeze, so this talk will not challenge your loyalty to your own station. Wheeze, if you foster any. Are you... Alright, I'm just gonna start. Are you interested? How much will you pay me? That depends on the quality of the information, cough cough, you provide. Alright, agreed. Ask your questions. He nods slowly. How many men, Wheeze, are guarding the entrance to Wheeze, the embassy courtyard once you get past Wheeze, the gate? Yeah, there's one and another in an adjacent room. Were you allowed to, Wheeze, enter the courtyard? Yes. How many guards did you see there? 2 or 3. Were there any guards, Wheeze, in the embassy offices? Yes, at least one. Did you see, cough cough, or hear any dogs, Wheeze, anywhere on the embassy grounds? Yeah, there were a couple of dogs. Any turrets? Cough cough. Yes, 2 at the entrance. Just one more question. Wheeze, are you allowed to go back to the embassy? Yes, I am. That is all, Wheeze, I needed to know. Kareem will give you your Wheeze money. I'm gonna get Wheeze money? I got something for you, Jack. He reaches under the counter and produces a pouch of Stygian coins. He's gonna buy you a couple of eel sandwiches. Alright, well, I don't know if I screwed over the embassy or not, but I'm hoping not. Because I haven't decided if I'm going to choose a side yet or not, or which side I would choose between... I know you pick factions to side with. Only 250 Stygian coins, that's not bad. Now let's go check out the black eels first. Now, where does this take me? Let's finish exploring this area first. Then we'll go back south. Alright, well, it doesn't look like there's anything to even do here. Go back here. Oh, that's right, I can probably start that quest for the guy who wants his lucky knife back. I like this little compound. I like its layout. So this should take me back to where the bar is at. Yeah. Captain Broderick, he'll probably take me back to SGS if that's where I want to go. Alright, so that's the, for the quest, the guy with the lucky knife guy. Warning sign. Keep away or get shot. You know what, I'll hold you true to your word, I won't go in there. At least not yet. You have to say dock worker. Chancer's Bay every day. Yeah, let's try fishing real quick. Since we're here. Now the problem is, since my dexterity isn't very high, I have a less... Oh man, I got it. Yellow puckerfish. I don't think that's on my fishing tour. Alright, let's go talk to Captain Broderick. I'm sure, again, he's just my ride back to SGS. If you're looking for passage to someplace, ask someone else. I ain't sailing anywhere far for a couple of days. I need to lift to SGS. Alright, that I can do. It'll cost you 10 Sharons. I'll probably do that off camera so I can get back and look into crafting my stuff. Oh, what's up, Colton? I hear you do some trading, Jack? Yeah, what do you got? What do you got indeed? Some Mark II lockpicks, those are always welcome. Ooh, advanced mechanical repair kit. I probably don't need it right now. Let's just take a quick peruse through his inventory. That sells metal. Blueprints, metal helmet and armor blueprints. Oh, what are you trying to buy? Suits and firearm parts? Here, you can have that, and I guess that's it. Shield capacitor. Alright. Let's see what he has to say. I want to buy some Stygian coins. What you got? We got some Southgate Station credits. I'll give you 1 Sharon for 5 SGS credits. Sounds good? Maybe later. Would you happen to, by chance, have an Armadillo-class drill rotor circuit board? No. I've got a lot of junk, but I don't have any Armadillo parts. Doubt any merchant here has those either. Maybe you can fix one. Maybe you can find those at the old junkyard. But I'm sorry, but I can't be sure. I don't know why I have so much trouble reading this guy or the dialogue in this game. Alright, let's see if we can talk to Dockmaster. I thought I said Dogmaster first. Silas. A lean, tall man stands before you, chewing on something leisurely. On his exposed forearms, you can see various crude tattoos and shallow scars covering his calloused skin. His facial features are sharp, as if chiseled into stone. If you're looking to trade, get the hell out and take the first door to the right. Tell me about the Black Eels. Are you the head honcho? We control the docks and all the nearby waterways, and through that, all the naval trade. It's quite a lucrative business, too. Our biggest customers are here in the south, but you'd be surprised how many fancy-pants civilized northern stations come to us in search of various parts and raw materials. Scrappers control the old junkyard, true, but there's plenty of heaps this side of the fence too, and unlike the crazy zone raids, it doesn't cost lives to salvage it. And besides, it ain't like the scrappers can ship their stuff anywhere without our help. As far as leadership is concerned, I'm the guy in charge of the docks, and that's all you need to know, station boy. Okay, well, good times. Let's quick save and continue. I don't think that this many alphas would be grouped up like this, but, you know. What do I know? Again, I want to force them to come at me one at a time if I can. Like this. Alright, a couple of things. First off, we'll repair our spear. And then our boots. If I can find better tools. There it is. Alright. Okay, well, Vilmer, I'm sorry, but you're about to die. Alright, that's a pretty good hit. I'll give you that. But I'm going to health hypo, and then I'm going to kill you. Where'd you go? Come here. Good, now he's fatigued. Still got a good hit in before, darn it. As I say, before I killed him, but he's not dead yet. Soon to be, though. There we go. Ooh, flashbang. Colmeyer's Lucky Knife. Chance to get critically hit by weapon and arm attacks reduced by 2%. Ooh, Scrapture. Clearly a constructed sculpture made of scrap, but what could it mean? Only 1 experience point, but a bunch of, money. Uh-oh. Well, I didn't want to fight you guys, but I guess, yeah, see you guys later. Is everyone out there hostile now? I don't know if I like that. I'm gonna load. I'm assuming because it's taking so long that everybody outside is now hostile. Let's go back to this autosave. I'm assuming I can kill him without opening the door. And that was weird. Alright, now he's fatigued. This is where I win. Of course. Alright, there we go. So I'm assuming nobody else saw, so I should be in the clear when I go back there. The black eels shouldn't have any idea that I did what I did. We'll go back and we'll turn this quest into the old man. Yeah, because I don't think this game has a forgiveness time. So like in Fallout games, if you kill somebody in a town or something or make them mad, you have like 72 hours until they forgive you. I'm going to quick save before I go over there though, in case they are hostile. Oh, seems like everything's in order. But I don't think the scrappers would be mad at me. They might even help me fight. I'm not worried about it. I haven't decided if I'm going to side with one side or the other yet, or who I'm going to side with. Let's go find... I think he's over here. Yep. Any luck? Oh, here's your knife, old timer. Give him the knife. I do want to... I'd like to have it, but... yeah, I'll just give it to him. Hee hee. My old lucky knife. I thought I'd never see you again. Well, I'll leave you two to catch up. Hey, thanks. Best of luck, youngster. Oh, you're welcome. And you too, old timer. Goodbye. There we go. I'm trying to bring some humanity back to the UnderRail, like I've said previously. Alright, so now I can go check out the scrappers. A shiv? Oh, let me see what that does again. What's up, Gort? Welcome to Depot B, stranger. Looking for some explosives, ammo, or just some random junk? I got you covered. What do you do with all the junk? We sell it, of course. Some I sell to jacks like yourself. Most of it gets shipped to the foundry, Core City. Some goes to the Protectorate, and so on. That's how we make our living. Would you happen by chance to have an Armadillo class drill rotor circuit board? Well, you can look around, but I'm pretty sure I don't have none of that stuff. It's not that common of a digger nowadays, Jack, so we don't look for its parts when scavenging the old junkyard. What's the old junkyard? Depot A. It's right through that gate over there, in the back. Points his thumb over the shoulder. We keep it under lock, because there are some nasty creatures roaming around there. You wouldn't want to meet one of them, Jack. Can I go in and look for that part that I need? Or part I need? I doubt it, Jack. You go ask Eddie if he'd let you in, but don't get your hopes up. Who's Eddie? Eddie's the big boss around here. He leads the gang and runs this place. Alright, show me what you got, Junk Keeper. Ooh, some mines and some more lockpicks. I'll go and grab the lockpicks. Oh, what are you looking for? There we go. I'll take that. Sledgehammer mine, hand grenade, crossbow. Alright, sure. Well, someone's got a mine shroom farm going on. Good for them. What's up, Eddie? You see a short, jittery man with messy hair and stained goggles, both of which he occasionally adjusts, only to find a second later that he's not happy with the new arrangement. Oh, what do you want? Can you see I'm busy? Tell me about the scrappers. About scrappers. That's my gang. We extract the valuable stuff from the old junkyard and sell it all over the South. The Foundry and Core City are the biggest customers. We're also in the business of killing people who try to muscle in on our turf, so don't even think about it. I need to get into the old junkyard. No dice. It's scrappers only zone, Jack. What are you looking for there anyway? Some drill parts. We don't usually allow outsiders in there, but I guess I might be able to let you slip by. That is, if you're willing to do me a favor first. What kind of a favor? I need to retrieve something from an associate of mine. Alright, that sounds simple enough. I'm listening. Let's discuss this somewhere more private. Alright, we'll follow him. Okay, here's what you gotta do. Go to the slums, past the camping area into a back alley to the north. There's a gambling house back there. Yeah, I've been there. Look for a guy named Elwood and get his keycard off him. I have no idea how you do it, though. Avoid fighting him if you can, and if you absolutely must kill him for it, make sure no one sees you. If other scrappers see you attacking him, the whole deal is off and I'll have nothing to do with you. Understand? Alright, I'll do it. That's the spirit. Let me know when you got the key card. So I have to get the key card off of Elwood. I'm not stealthy in any capacity, so it's probably going to lead to a fight. Though you can turn the lights off, but I don't know if that prevents... I'll have to see if it reveals me. Or if I can do it in the dark like that. But I think I'm going to call the episode here. I'm going to go back to SGS via the ferry and see about crafting me some stuff. So anyway, thanks for watching. Next episode we're going to pick up. We're going to go to the gambling house first and take care of that quest. That should allow us to level up as well, which means I think we get a feat. No, it's an odd level next. No feats. Oh well. But anyway, calling it here, and I'll see you guys at the gambling house next episode. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys there. I've said that like 6 times. Alright.